Hello everyone. Been a minute. Again. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I was busy with school, but now school is over and I finally have time to make videos. Plus, I was active on my music channel in the meantime. I released a lot of projects and that takes time, you know. But to make up for the time, I have decided to make this little Q&A. So sit back, relax, and enjoy listening to me yapping. How did you get into making videos about pop culture in the first place? Well, it just happened to be the simplest type of video for me to make, and they're the simplest topics to talk about. What's your favorite piece of media that you think more people should know about? Imperium Romanum. What's a popular movie, game, or show that you think is overrated? Fortnite. Seriously, how's the game still alive? And I know Imperium Romanum is a Fortnite machinima, but it's not related to what made the game popular. What is an unpopular opinion you have that would probably get you canceled on Twitter? That's a really good question, but it's not really an opinion, but most of my songs would get me canceled. Thankfully, I don't have Twitter, so I don't have to worry about wokey brokies. What's the worst piece of media that you've ever watched or played all the way through? Most of the Balkan rappers' music, like De Vito, Voyage, Yala Brat, Buba Corelli, I literally cannot stand their music. It's all just copy and paste. What's your favorite meme of all time? Pharaoh's Curse. What's a meme that you think deserves a comeback? Pharaoh's Curse, once again. It's just so stupid and I love it. How do you find the stuff you talk about? Do you just randomly stumble across it? Most of the stuff just appears on my front page and I click on a video that I find the most interesting. What's the process of making a video? The way I make videos is getting an idea, doing research, writing the script, recording my voice, and editing. I know it's not really a good guide on how to make videos, but that's literally just how me, a small amateur YouTuber, makes them. How long does it usually take you to make one video? It depends on the length of the video. I do take breaks in between the edits, so it does take a while. The Imperium Romanum video was a little bit rushed, so it took maybe a month to make it. The Roblox video took almost the entire summer. I'm really sorry. What is the hardest part about running a YouTube channel? Making sure everything I talk about is true. I make a lot of research for my videos, and maintaining an audience so y'all don't run away from me. Y'all are always my little slaves. What's the funniest thing you've seen online? This guy's whole channel. What's the most bizarre internet rabbit hole you've ever fallen into? Gautier's music videos. What the heck is that? What's the fandom you will never understand? Mine. What's a fandom you think gets too much hate? Just about every fandom created by a teen who is just doing what they love. What is wrong with you people? What's a fictional character you think is actually misunderstood? That's a really good question. I'm working on a video discussing a specific character who isn't misunderstood in a psychical sense, but rather what they physically are. I don't know when the video will release, but it's my most researched video yet. What's a movie, show, or game that you think had a great idea but terrible execution? Just about every indie horror game nowadays. I'm really sorry, but they're just getting too repetitive at this point. What's your favorite era of the internet? Everything before 2020. What's your favorite YouTube channel besides your own? Okay, first of all, my channel is not among my favorites, but I was mostly inspired by other Balkan YouTubers. I won't name which ones because there's too many of them. What inspired you to start uploading videos? I kind of already answered this question, but I always wanted to share my creativity, so I figured making videos was the simplest thing to do. Did you expect your channel to become what it is now? What? With 80 subs? As for my music channel, I was really surprised the day that my remix of Kradem Bakar got popular, so thank you all for that. I did not expect to get 1,000 subscribers ever. So that was a very pleasant surprise, I gotta admit. What was your first ever YouTube video about? On my old channel? If I remember correctly, it was a gameplay video of the Hello Guest prototype when it was first discovered. Maybe not first discovered, but I remember it was in January of 2020. What's a video idea you've had but never made? So For a school project, we went to go see a Spanish movie that was so ass. I wanted to make a full analysis and review of it. It was an okay topic, but it was a terrible execution of it. Are there any games you want to make videos about in the future? Definitely more Roblox, because, you know, life is Roblox. What's your favorite video game soundtrack? Minecraft. What's the most disappointing game you've ever played? Not the most disappointing, but the closest thing I could answer is Dark Deception. I do like the idea and the story of the game, but it is too difficult to be scary. I was stuck on Deadly Decadence for 3 months. Call that skill issue, but I just couldn't. If you could remake any movie, game, or show, what would it be? I would remake a show that got cancelled. I won't say which one, but I don't think the overall concept was organized enough, if that makes sense. Everything about it was just a bit messy. What's the weirdest comment you've ever received? This one. I mean, what the hell? What's your reaction when one of your videos gets way more views than expected? Oh my god! And then I check social media every 50 seconds. Do you read all of your comments? Yes. What's your favorite type of video to make? Commentary. Do you prefer making serious analysis videos or shitposts? Shitposts. I mean, I'm not a goofy bro for no reason. What's the dumbest thing you've ever laughed at? A line of dialogue from Piggy Inner City, related to this character right here. If you could collab with any creator, who would it be? I would like to collab with a creator who doesn't necessarily make the same type of video as me. I like experimenting with different styles, and my mom also says that I need to socialize in general, so yeah. What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone starting YouTube? Do what you love doing. Don't care about the views, and use the hate you get to your advantage. Don't delete the hate comments. It helps to get attention. Trust, bro. And finally, where do you see your channel in 5 years? Hopefully big enough to get recognized as a serious creator. I'm very small and most people take me as a joke. Anyways, those were all of the interesting questions I had to answer. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another upload from me. Well, see you in the next video, I guess.
A da se vraćam ja sve to ponovio bi. I nema nazad i jedno mi je dovoljno bilo. Da se svima